Hello folks, this is Scott with Dallas Paint Correction and Luxury Microfiber here in Dallas, Texas. Get a load of this. This thing is slicker than snot. It's about a month ago. I've been testing this thing for about a month. I came across this thing on Amazon. I don't leave links on Amazon, but I'll leave you guys a link to this thing in the show more box below the video. Could be a little bit hard to find. This is called the detailing rig, made by a company called MYCHANIC. This thing is really cool. It's got 5 3-inch coaster wheels on the bottom of this thing. I think on concrete inside your garage, if you've got a flat surface you're working on, these things are really cool. And the fact that there's 5 wheels makes it very interesting to me, and I'll get to that in a moment. But you've got this seat on top of it. It's not vinyl wrapped or anything like that. I had an old creeper seat or an old seat that I used to kind of detail wheels or even polish paint with, and that seat tore. It had like a vinyl cover on it and it started to expose the foam. This is kind of a, I don't know what you would want to call it. It's like a soft core, I don't know what the heck it is. It's not the softest thing in the world. I'm fine with it. That's probably my only downside to this thing. It's not the softest seat in the world. It's certainly got cushion to it. It's not like sitting on a bucket, but it's not going to be like sitting on foam either. It's firm, but my backside, my booty can handle it. I've been sitting on buckets for years when I've been working on cars. But it's got this, I want to say that holds about 3 gallons of water, and it's got a little grit guard assembly in it. So if you want to fill it with some water and soap, so when you're detailing wheels, you've always got your bucket ready for you, your little detailing tools. What do we got inside there? Ooh, the Eagle One wheel cleaner and iron remover, so we're ready to go. Let me put you down, guys. Well, before I do that, this thing here, I bought it for about 89 bucks on Amazon. I just looked. It's around $100, I think. It will hold up to 350 pounds, so some of those bigger guys out there, I think you should just be fine. Really, really cool. It's got a little contraption here on the side. This is where I like to hold my polish, on the side of this little this seat creeper, or whatever you want to call it. You can even put a cold beer there. That's pretty cool. Got my hyper dressing hanging on the other side, getting ready to do the wheels. But I'll show you something. Let me put you guys down, and I'll talk about these 3 wheels, or excuse me, the 5 wheels on the bottom of the machine, and why I love it versus some of the other seat creepers out there. So you can sit on this any way you like. I kind of like to sit on it sideways like this, so that I can reach over here. Let me turn around so you guys can see. So I can reach over here, get to my tools. If I got some soap and water in here, it makes it real easy. I guess some guys could sit on this thing with the bucket in front of them. I don't know, that kind of feels odd to me. I feel like I'm straddling the bucket. So I like to sit on the side of this thing and kind of work at the wheel like this. It's really cool. What's really nice about the 5 wheels on the bottom of this thing, I've worked with other seats, other creepers that just have 4 wheels, 2 on each end. When I'm working on a tire, it's interesting with those seats that have just 4 wheels. When I'm working and I'm plunging my brush, I find myself moving away from the car when I'm working on it, because the 4 wheels are kind of a little bit more rolly. Does that make sense? So I like that 5th wheel under there. It kind of gives me some stability. This thing is really cool. If I want to polish paint, this is what's really awesome, especially if I'm working on a big truck and I'm polishing paint. I can just scoot down the side of this car so easily. Again, you want to make sure you've got a nice level, surface that you're working on. But this thing is the slickest thing in the world. What's really cool about it is you can take this seat off. Just pops off. It's got little 4 pegs that hold the seat in. You can put this thing on the ground and have something to kneel on. That is just so slick. Let me show you this thing again. It's called the Detail Rig by MYCHANIC. So there's your little kneeling pad if you want to take the seat off the creeper. What do we call these things? Detailing seats, detailing rigs, that's what they want to call it. But how cool is that? I just think that's so awesome. I wanted to share it with you. I've been using it for about a month or so, and I'm now ready to talk about it because it works really well when I'm working at home. Hey, it even got a grit guard down inside there for those guys that like grit guards. Folks, it's called the Detailing Rig by MYCHANIC, and I like the color scheme. The black, the green, looks really, really cool. Folks, it's really nice, really stable. Those coaster, those little wheels, get 3 inches. They seem to be pretty stable. Nice heavy duty construction. The seat is not adjustable, it's not telescoping, so it stays in one position. I'm 6'1", so I think a guy between, you know, 5'8", all the way up to 6'2", 6'3", that seat, the way it's positioned on the machine, would be absolutely perfect. What do you guys think? The detailing rig, I tell you what, I love it for when I'm working at home. I'm not getting any younger, and I got tired of sitting on 5-gallon buckets. That is a really cool rig. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.